What's up, YouTube? Josh here, and I just saw King Kong, or Kong Skull Island last night on Sunday. It was very complicated getting to see it, surprising, but I do have finals in the upcoming few days, so yeah, I guess I had to get some studying before I finally ended up seeing it. This is going to be a spoiler-free review, although I do want to do a more in-depth dissection in the future. All of that honestly probably will not come out until maybe sometime next week. Like I said, I have finals pretty much all this week, and then the next week I'll probably get my Godzilla and Hell dissection out there, along with my Kong Skull Island dissection out there, because there's a lot in there to analyze with both these movies, along with probably some reviews of some movies I've seen this year. I've been trying to see more movies, and I saw Logan and A Cure for Wellness, two movies that I thought were just straight 10 out of 10 movies, fantastically well done. That being said, let's get down to the meat of this one. What do I think of Kong Skull Island? It was pretty freaking good. Uh, it was very much inspired by almost every single Kong movie that's ever been released, both American and Japanese, in so many ways that it was pretty interesting to watch. Now, I think everyone knew going in this wasn't gonna be like Peter Jackson's King Kong, the 3 hour kind of melodrama thing going on. And that's not just any disrespect. I love 10 out of 10 King Kong by Peter Jackson. I think it's a great movie. I even own the extended cut, which is even longer. Uh, that being said, the director's guy who's only done a few movies, Jordan Vogt Roberts, I believe it's pronounced. Uh, I think he did a great job with the movie, and a lot of the highlights. Let me go with the pros of the movie. The cast is great. We have Tom Hiddleston, Samuel L. Jackson, Brie Larson, John C. Reilly, John Goodman, and then some newcomers who are barely coming into this spotlight more and more and more. Including, I just noticed a lot of actors from Straight Outta Compton, which is pretty interesting. Corey Hawkins, Jason Mitchell. A lot of interesting casting choices that this a large ensemble cast made me really interesting to watch with all the characters, because there are a lot of characters in this movie, and they all did pretty good to me. There's some emotional moments and some other kind of happy moments, but overall it blends together to make a very interesting movie. It feels just like those classic monster movies from back in the heyday, and visually the movie is fantastic. I think this movie they were paying attention to some of the complaints about Godzilla 2014. So not only do we see Kong a lot sooner than you saw Godzilla in 2014, you also see probably a whole lot more of him, although I've yet to do the math on that. And I've never been a person to get super in depth well, I don't say super in depth. I like to get in depth, but what I mean is I don't like to be nitpicky and actually sort of count the seconds and minutes of characters on the screen. To me, that's kind of ridiculous. But ever since 2014, you see people doing that. I've seen videos on YouTube. How much time was Godzilla in 2014. I've seen people make whole freaking pie charts out of this type of stuff. Or I've seen another video which is just ridiculous. How many times does Superman smile in Batman vs Superman? Like, really? Are we really doing this? But in any case, yeah, the movie is packed to the brim with action. And visually, the movie looks great. There's some shots are just like, my God. I mean, I don't mean to throw around the phrase, literal, just like a painting brought to life. But yeah, there's some shots in there just like, holy cow. Like, cinematography was just on point the entire movie. Uh, my only complaint, which I guess goes to pretty much my viewer preferences, I don't know. I feel like in the modern day and age, I think it's still popular to slow burn in movies, but I feel like with certain genres, people are losing respect for that. Because Batman vs Superman had the slow burn, Godzilla 14 a slow burn, and that's usually why I end up liking those movies so freaking much, because there's so much build up to the final point, and then when you finally get it, you're like, whoa. And this movie to me didn't have as long as a build up, so the payoff of seeing Kong was still very, very, very good. And I'm not sure if it would have been intensified by having to wait just a little bit longer to see him or anything like that. But it was something I kind of missed. But once Kong was on screen, I was like, okay, cool. He looks great, action's great, and they put a lot of personality into Kong, which was very enjoyable. So this movie definitely didn't have that kind of pacing. This movie has definitely a more kinetic, action-oriented pacing. But it's not to say it doesn't have its good drama moments. Uh, Overall, like I said, this movie is like I say a 9 out of 10 for me. Uh, I want to save comparisons with other movies for later on, or in the dissection type series. Oh yeah, I need to weigh things out. Probably see it again too before I decide which one's how this ranks amongst other Kong movies. But this one's definitely up there for me. Um, the movie is fantastic. Oh, another thing I want to mention: the music by Henry Jackman, fantastic. Has always been a good composer. Between his work on the Marvel films and his work on movies like Kingsman, Henry Jackman always a good composer, always done a great score. And this one's fantastic, definitely a different feel than all the past Kong movies. Um, my recommendation: definitely see this movie and judge it for yourself. And although I think the critics are giving it decent praise, so that's fine, dandy. Uh, yeah, just don't go in expecting it to be like Peter Jackson's King Kong, which I think everyone can get from the trailer, anyways. But yeah, this movie has great visuals, pretty good acting for the most part, thin characters, but interesting plot points, and fantastic music, fantastic art direction. And stay tuned after those freaking credits, because I was just flabbergasted. I was like, oh my god, they're doing it. It's gonna be awesome. There's no turning back now. They've made it completely official. Stay for after the credits because it's gonna be awesome. Trust me. I saw a lot of people walking out. I was like, they must not have read online. I was doing my best to stay on Facebook and whatnot to try and avoid spoilers, but I did read just enough to know that I need to stay after credits, and I'm very glad I did. So do not see this movie without staying for after credits. You will regret it if you do. Yeah, but that's my short review of the spoiler-free version of this movie review. Definitely see it, guys. And let's get it up there. Make sure it makes a whole lot of money. So, although I heard it's already almost made its entire budget back in one weekend, which is good. Let's make the MonsterVerse keep thriving.